Welcome back to Madrid Pulse, your top source for everything Real Madrid, transfer drama, inside scoops, and exclusive updates. In this episode, we dive deep into the Rodrygo transfer saga that's heating up as the summer window winds down. The Brazilian star could be on the move, and one more English club has now joined the chase. Tottenham Hotspur are the latest club to seriously position themselves in the race to sign Real Madrid winger Rodrygo goes. This comes at a time when Spurs are entering a new chapter, following a shift in leadership and strategy that could reshape their future. The arrival of a new investor has injected fresh ambition into the club, giving chairman Daniel Levy the green light to take bold steps in the transfer market. Among the names on their radar, Rodrygo now sits near the top. And with Real Madrid open to selling, a door has been cracked open. Rodrygo is no stranger to interest from England. As previously reported by Spanish outlets, Liverpool and Bayern Munich are two clubs that have made the most progress behind the scenes, having established contact with the players' representatives in recent weeks. Arsenal and Chelsea also expressed interest earlier in the summer, but both appear to have cooled their pursuits. That's created an opportunity, and Tottenham are keen to take full advantage. The North London club is determined to make a major statement this summer after winning the Europa League and re-establishing themselves as a force in European football. Following the sacking of Ange Postecoglou, the reins were handed over to former Brentford boss Thomas Frank, who has been promised strong financial backing to take Spurs to the next level. That promise has already materialized into action. Tottenham have spent heavily, securing Mohamed Kudus from West Ham for $63 million, Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest for $70 million, and triggering permanent moves for Mathys Tel and Kevin Danso, bringing their total investment close to $200 million, but their work is far from done. Tottenham believe Rodrygo could be the perfect final piece for their revamped attack. His ability to play across the front line, combined with his Champions League pedigree and international experience, makes him an ideal target for a club trying to bridge the gap to the Premier League's elite. However, while Spurs are financially stronger than in recent seasons, they still have their limits. Sources close to the club confirm that Daniel Levy will attempt to negotiate a fee below $90 million, possibly leveraging the good relationship between the two clubs to land the Brazilian at a discount. But Real Madrid will not be rushed. They are well aware of Rodrygo's market value and understand that demand is growing. More importantly, they know that the player himself has not yet made a decision. While informal conversations have taken place between Rodrygo's camp and various clubs, no official offers have yet landed on the Madrid table. That may change soon, but for now, the key lies in a crucial conversation still to happen, the one between Rodrygo and new Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso. Rodrygo has made it clear that before committing to anything, he wants clarity from Alonso about his role moving forward. During the Club World Cup and the end of last season, Rodrygo's minutes significantly dropped, and early indications suggest that his role under Alonso will be secondary at best. With Endrick arriving and Madrid still eyeing reinforcements in both midfield and defense, competition for places is about to get even fiercer. Still, Rodrygo has remained professional and loyal to the club that brought him to Europe. He has not pushed for a move, nor has he publicly expressed dissatisfaction. Instead, he's spending the final days of his summer break in the United States, awaiting the meeting with Alonso that could determine his future. From Madrid's perspective, time is ticking. The club is eager to raise funds to re-enter the market themselves. Reinforcements are needed in key areas, especially in midfield and central defense, and moving Rodrygo could provide the necessary financial boost. But they also won't part with him for less than they believe he's worth. Unless a club meets their valuation, Los Blancos are prepared to keep him in the squad, even if his role diminishes. So the ball is firmly in Rodrygo's court. Stay and fight for minutes at the Santiago Bernabeu, or make a leap into a new chapter, possibly in the Premier League. One thing is certain, his decision will have ripple effects across the summer market. And Tottenham, armed with new ambition and deep pockets, are waiting to pounce. Forward Rodrygo goes is facing a pivotal moment in his career this summer, with mounting uncertainty over his future at the Santiago Bernabeu. The 23-year-old Brazilian has reportedly been informed by newly appointed manager Xabi Alonso that he will struggle to find consistent playing time in the upcoming season. This development has prompted Rodrygo to begin evaluating his options, especially given the fierce competition for places in Real Madrid's star-studded attack. Despite being an important part of the squad in recent seasons, the club's ongoing evolution under Alonso, combined with the emergence of new signings and returning players, has seemingly pushed Rodrygo toward the exit door. Initially, Arsenal had shown strong interest in signing the Brazilian, but the Gunners have since cooled their pursuit after securing alternative targets, most notably Noni Madueke from Chelsea. This opened the door for Liverpool to emerge as frontrunners for Rodrygo's signature. The Premier League giants have reportedly been in direct contact with Rodrygo's representatives to assess the feasibility of a transfer. Liverpool's interest appears to be tied to the future of Colombian winger Luis Diaz, who has attracted attention from several clubs, most notably Bayern Munich. Should Diaz depart Anfield this summer, Rodrygo is seen as a suitable replacement, given his versatility, Champions League experience, and proven quality in high-pressure situations. Regarding Bayern Munich, German journalist Christian Falk has clarified that the Bundesliga champions are not currently prioritizing Rodrygo as a target. Their primary focus remains on signing Luis Diaz, with a $75 million bid reportedly being prepared. The Colombian winger is believed to be open to the move and has requested that Liverpool consider Bayern's proposal. Rodrygo only becomes a real option for Bayern if their efforts to secure Diaz fall through. The Bavarians also had Manchester United's Marcus Rashford on their shortlist. But similar to Rodrygo, Rashford is viewed more as a contingency plan than a priority. Thus, Bayern do not presently pose a serious threat to Liverpool or other interested clubs in the pursuit of Rodrygo. Meanwhile, French giants Paris Saint-Germain have also re-emerged as potential suitors. According to Florian Plettenberg, PSG have maintained an interest in Rodrygo for some time, but previous attempts to approach him were met with resistance from Real Madrid. Now, with Madrid seemingly more open to a sale, the Parisians are keeping a close eye on the situation. However, their decision to move forward will largely depend on what other attacking options become available in the market. With players like Bradley Barcola, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembélé, and Désiré Doué already competing for spots, Rodrygo would face stiff competition for minutes even in Paris. Tottenham Hotspur have also entered the conversation. Reports from Spain suggest that Spurs are monitoring Rodrygo's situation with growing interest. Club chairman Daniel Levy is reportedly keen on a deal, but hopes to negotiate a reduction in the $90 million asking price currently placed on the winger by Real Madrid. Fortunately for Spurs, Levy is known to have a positive relationship with Madrid's leadership, which could potentially aid in negotiations. Whether Tottenham can convince Rodrygo to join a team not currently in the Champions League, however, remains to be seen. Nonetheless, with the transfer window in full swing and Rodrygo's situation increasingly unstable, the coming weeks are expected to be crucial for his future.